So, if there's one thing I've noticed on the interwebs recently, it has to be the fact that pretty much every story I come across is just huge amounts of waffle. Because it seems that most of these sources are just getting bored towards the end of the year, and so they've decided to just start making things up. But of course, the internet never fails to surprise you, and just when I thought I'd seen the worst, we have today's story, which, by the way, takes the cake by quite a mile. So, this leak is to do with the Apple Car. It's something we've been hearing about for years, but we now have confirmation from this source, and I say confirmation in quotations, that the Apple Car should be ready by September 2021. Yes! You heard me right. Apple Car next year makes very much sense. I don't often swear on this channel, but this is straight up okay? That's the only word I can use to describe this report because, guys, this is absolute waffle. But, guys, you know what? Because there's pretty much no other rumor out there for the bants, let's just delve into this. So make sure to like and subscribe, click that bell notification, and with that being said, let's just tuck in. So this information comes from Taiwan's Economic Daily News. Now these guys have actually been leaking things for quite a while, but here's the catch. They have an accuracy of around 30%. You heard me right. They're that bad. And yeah, that pretty much tells you how reliable this information is. In fact, here's a cheeky fact for you guys. This source is the least reliable source on Apple Track's site. So yes, the fact we have rumors about an Apple Car from the least reliable source kind of tells you that this is absolute waffle, like I said. But there are other reasons why I don't believe this story, and that begins with Min-Chi Kuo. The man is a legend, and unlike Economic Daily News, we can trust his word because he is actually somewhat reliable. And basically, he's told us in the past the Apple Car should be coming between 2023 and 2025, which of course is a bigger number than 2021. Hence, this won't be happening next year. But, of course, there will be a few who question the mighty words of Min-Chi Kuo, and so here's two more pieces of evidence as to why the Apple Car won't be ready by next year. Number one, DigiTimes reported earlier this year that Apple was in pretty early stages negotiating some automotive electronic suppliers to, of course, build components for the Apple Car. The key word in that statement being early. That basically means that Timothy isn't ready to put these cars into mass production, and so one cannot expect Apple will be ready with the Apple Car by 2021. That just makes zero sense. But of course, some of you might say, hey, DigiTimes isn't the most reliable source, so that's not sufficient piece of evidence. Well, I have another piece of evidence, and that's something that you know quite a lot about, and that is the plague, COVID-19. It's pretty much ruined everything. We saw the iPhone 12 being delayed because of COVID, so one can expect that Apple's timeline of releases has been pushed back because of this pandemic, and so again, it doesn't really make sense for Apple to release a car by the end of 2021 during all of this COVID mess. Anyways, they go on to mention that Apple's allegedly been testing several dozen prototype vehicles on the road in California, and again, I don't know, but I just find that hard to believe. Because here's the thing, Apple, as much as they love to have this facade of being this super secret company who sneaks up on us with new releases we don't expect, that's just not the case in this day and age, because of course we have something called sources and leaks. Apple's entire iPhone 12 lineup was leaked months ahead of the launch, and so one can expect at least one piece of evidence regarding these prototype cars, maybe some leaked images. We experience that in the car industry where many cars, when they're being tested, they get taken pictures of. And so I expect something like that to happen with the Apple Car if it's going to be releasing as soon as 2021. And remember that Apple has been caught before for testing various features of the Apple Car. For example, back in 2017, they put some LiDAR cameras on top of a Lexus, and boom, that apparently helps with the research for the self-driving tech that's going to be in this upcoming car, allegedly. Also want to mention, we do have some pretty specific information about Apple's other big project, that is Apple Glass. And so I think someone would have been hiding in the bushes by now looking for these Apple Car prototypes, but the fact we have nothing means that obviously this is all fake. Now, in case you're wondering who this ever-reliable source is, it's some guy. Basically, it's some guy from some car company. That's pretty much what they tell us. It's some random guy from a car company. That's it. Like, just some random guy came up to them and said, "Hey, Apple's working on a car. That's my leak." Yes. And then Economic Daily News was like, whoa, let's report this right now. Anyways, coming back to this leak, another problem I have with this information is the fact we know nothing about the feature set of this Apple Car. And again, much like I said before, everything, I mean every little detail about most Apple products get leaked before it's launched. And so at the very least, I expect 1 or 2 features of the Apple Car to be released to us through reliable sources before its eventual release in 2021. But of course, we have nothing about the car. So that means, again, this information is just false. Okay, I just keep saying the same thing again and again. This video has probably no structure, but I'm just venting my thoughts. So yeah, you're just watching that. Now, to be fair, we have heard some rumors about this possibly having some sort of self-driving tech in it, but honestly, I don't think I trust a car powered by Siri, because we know Siri is pretty much trash on the iPhone, so imagine it driving you around outside where it could possibly kill you. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've just given up on life. I've just given up on life after reading this terrible story. I can't believe these are the Apple leaks that we've been getting recently. Please, Timothy, leak something. Someone out there, give me actual information, actual juicy stuff, because I'm going mad. Okay, jokes aside, because this video has been a mess, I thought I'd end it with some insight on what I think on the concept that is the Apple Car. And, well, I don't think Apple needs to get into the car industry because, let's be honest, in the electric car space, Tesla is thriving. They're pretty much the electric car to buy, and so I can't really think of many reasons for people to possibly convert from Tesla to an Apple-made car. But, of course, I will be looking forward to the final product, and hopefully Apple surprises us with some big feature, but for the time being, I am pretty worrisome about this product. But tell me in the comments below, do you think Apple has a chance against Tesla with the Apple Car? Let's just end it here for today. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Click that notification. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya, peeps.